chief guest, Mrs. Amardeep Emmanuel, our guest of honor, Mr. Anil Sharma, Principal of Birla Public School, all the dignitaries. I take this opportunity to declare Sanskriti 2023 open.
Soul, a talent lies, a spark of brilliance, a gift that ties. From deep within it starts to flow, a river of skill that sets to grow. Be it art or music's sweet embrace, or words that paint a vivid space. With practice, patience, it takes its form, a masterpiece born from a humble norm. To celebrate the talents and capabilities of humans and create more masterpieces, we are once again ready with our cultural fest, Sanskriti 2023. A very good morning, Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Amardeep Emmanuel, Principal of Sanwal Public School, Nainital. Our guest of honor, Mr. Anil Sharma, Principal of Birla Vidya Mandir, Nainital. Reverend Sister Manjusha, our Principal, Principals of the neighboring schools, esteemed judges, teachers and students of the participating schools present here. I, Akshita Bisht, the head girl of St.Mary's Convent College, extend a warm welcome to one and all present here. 8th September is a great day for the entire Ramnee family. This day marks the birthday of our patroness, Mother Mary. For past 11 years, Ramnee has been celebrating this inter-school fest on 8th of September. Sanskriti fosters healthy competition, boosts confidence, and provides opportunities for personal growth. May this event inspire each and every participant to push their limits, learn from each other, and develop a cordial relationship among us all. To make this event an impressive show, we have our chief guest, Mrs. Amardeep Emmanuel, Principal of Sanwal Public School, Nainital, and guest of honor, Mr. Anil Sharma, Principal of Birla Vidya Mandir, Nainital. I now invite College Vice Head Girl, Biditi Shah, to welcome ma'am with a sapling. And Vidushi Fartiyar to welcome the principals of the neighboring schools with a sapling. Diya represents the triumph of light over darkness and knowledge over ignorance. It symbolizes the dispelling of negativity and the invitation of positivity. I now request Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Amardeep Emmanuel, Principal of Sanwal Public School, Nainital, our guest of honor, Mr. Anil Sharma, Principal of Birla Vidya Mandir, Nainital, Mrs. Vig, Principal of Holy Academy, Nainital, Brother Jerome, and Reverend Sister Manjusha to kindly come forward and light the diya. I request Reverend Sister Manjusha to kindly address the gathering.
Our Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Amardeep Emmanuel, our guest of honor, Mr. Anil Sharma, all the dignitaries, judges, participants, and the teachers from various schools, and my dear students. This is with an immense joy and gratitude I stand here to welcome you all for Sanskriti 2023. Today, we celebrate the birthday of our patroness of our institution, Mary, Mother of God. When we reflect upon the life of Mother Mary, it's said she is a humble woman. Humility was her outstanding virtue. Dear students, whenever we celebrate the birthdays of our founder or foundresses, we try to imbibe those qualities in us. And this is what Ramneeites want to celebrate with you all. We are indeed happy to have you in our midst. This gives us immense joy and satisfaction, seeing the neighboring schools coming in to celebrate with us this festival, Sanskriti 2023. When I look in the life of Mother Mary, the patroness of our institution, she is a role model. She is a woman with courage, dedication, and commitment. She never took any credit for herself. Always she was able to give glory to God through her life. Being a saint, she also had to go through struggles and difficulties in life, saying yes to the will of God. This is what made Mary different from all the other saints. Dear students, as we are gathered here, let us imbibe this quality of patience, kindness, goodness, and her evermore readiness to serve others. I wish you all the best for all the participants, and I am sure you are more excited to see the program than to listen to the speeches. So I wind up here. God bless you. Have a wonderful time with us.
I now request all of you to rise for the school anthem. Meditation in movement, a walking into silence, where every movement becomes a prayer. It is the hidden language of the soul, which directly connects us to divine power. With this contemplation, let us begin our fest with a prayer dance.
माँ है तू, माँ मेरी collage making, drawing and silent lucidity to move to the library. The participants for replica making are requested to move to the skating rink, and the contestants for the online computer quiz and documentary to the senior computer lab. I kindly request the concerned teachers to accompany the students to the designated areas. Calligraphy, collage making and drawing are Dr. Reena Singh and Mrs. Meenakshi Kanpal. The judges for silent lucidity are Dr. Haripriya Pathak and Mr. Deepak Balani. The judges for the online computer quiz and documentary are Dr. Ritesh Shah and Mr. Sukhmoy Majumdar. The judges for replica making are Dr. Reena Singh and Mrs. Meenakshi Kanpal. Jokes used by the participants are only for the entertainment purposes of the spectators. Before calling the participants on stage, let me introduce the panel of judges. We have our respected Dr. Haripriya Pathak, Mrs. Neeraj Singh and Dr. Ritesh Shah. I request the participants to be seated. The rules for hilarious news reading are: number of participants 1. The matter of the news should be self-composed. No use of improper language. One laptop can be used by the participant. Participant can either stand or sit. Gesture movement is allowed. Time limit is 2 minutes only. I repeat, time limit is 2 minutes only. A warning bell will be given at 1 minute 45 seconds. The participants will be judged according to pronunciation, matter, clarity, voice modulation, and overall presentation. Now, I call upon our first participant.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am your anchor, and I must say, we have got some exciting news for you today. In a groundbreaking experiment, scientists have successfully taught the chicken to play the piano. Yes, you heard that right. The chicken's rendition is said to be exceptional and have already landed a record deal. Well, now you know why Pakistan has no food. Dear audience, I have one more news to share with you all. Do you want to listen to that? If you don't want to, a group of cows is now demanding piano lessons, claiming that they have got musical talents of their own. Not only this, but a new political party has emerged, entirely dedicated to solving these stupid issues like who ate my aloo ka paratha in the office fridge? Who ate my aloo ka paratha? But the amusing part is that they are serious about tackling this issue and have created an army force with spy cameras. And some undercover agents are appointed to catch the notorious aloo da paratha thief red-handed. In addition, a local grandma became an overnight sensation on social media for her hilarious dance moves. She claims her secret is dancing like nobody is watching when she already knows her one leg bumper pen following her. Now at last, we move for some quick news. In the order, the first one is aliens request to speak to Earth's manager regarding loud and disturbing Kaka song. Can you guess it? काले जले बाज दी शकीन ने कुड़ी दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तो काले जले बाज दी शकीन ने कुड़ी दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तो. Secondly, we get to know from our sources that it's going to rain tonight of rasgullas. So you all are requested to sleep with your mouth open. Who knows which rasgulla might rip into your mouth? Thank you. That's all for today. Keep watching our channel, Bakwas Kar.
Good job. It was a spectacular work. Here comes our second participant.
Greetings, I am contestant number 3 and I present to you a hilarious news script. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another scintillating news that is news. Here we work day and night to bring you the fakest, the greatest news of all time. I am Pinky Singh, your over-concerned journalist, and I am looking for news desperately. The big news coming up exclusively on our channel, just for you. The
It was a great performance. Hold on your breath, folks. Here comes our next participant.
It's Friday morning, September 8, 2023. I am Sriharan Best as the morning hour. Let's have a live look outside and see what's happening. The first headline, incoming straight from Florida, the state of blunders. A couple has been arrested for selling tickets to heaven. Indeed, a dream destination. Moving on, a zoo separates 5 parrots after they were caught encouraging each other to swear at guests. But the poor parrots were just playing. Moving on, yesterday evening, terrified neighbors called police to a suspected domestic dispute, but find a man alone, screaming at a spider. Can't he be a Spider-Man? Or can he? The next headline, coming in straight from the one and only Bihar. A groom thrashed in Gaya by bride's family for hiding boldness. Mom deletes favorite video game. Toddler orders furniture worth lakhs online on mom's phone. Indeed, a revenge. A safety meeting in Genoa ends in an accident. A man tries armed robbery with a knife at a gun store. A quick earthquake in the building of Maharashtra. After some research, Baldev the destroyer was found with a hammer. The next headline, coming in straight from our capital, Delhi. Delhi Commissioner's missing dog has been found. National tragedy averted. Indeed. That's all for today. Signing off, yours one and only, Sriharan Best. See you again in the next episode on September 8, 2024. Until then, au revoir.
Great work. What an imagination. Prepare yourself to go on a wild ride of humor as we calling our final participant.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my new show. It's yours. Where we give you nothing but the most authentic and the most serious news. Starting off, a drug psychiatrist called up 911 and asked them, "What's your problem?" Next, a frustrated citizen sends PM a voice note saying, "Mr. Prime Minister! Mr. Busy Prime Minister! Why aren't you replying to my text? You must imagine my wife. I won't vote for you." Now, a groundbreaking discovery of today shows that cats secretly run an underground organization known as Per-Ratio. A video goes viral with over 1 million views. What's the video about? It's about how to drink water. How 1 million people used to drink water before that. Where's the water? Where's the water? Now, moving to the weather forecast. Today's weather forecast is a bit like a book. We've got a little of everything. Starting the morning with some drizzle. Then following by a little bit of confusion in the lunchtime. And as for the afternoon, there's a scattered sunlight as the sun can't decide whether to fully come up or take a day off. Now. Coming to the most serious question asked in the history of the whole world. What do I fit in this bag? Any guesses, audience? Right, you cannot see it. My patience. Anyways, finishing off. That's all for the news headlines today. I wish you all have a great day. Signing off. Thank you.
Well done, Group 5. Last but not the least, here comes Group 6.
Good morning, folks. This is your host, Jessica. Here to bring you news headlines from all over the world. Brace yourselves for a mix of serious yet hilarious news. Let's dive right into it. Health news. Beauty standards have fallen to 50 shades of red and goth. A boy who came back after meeting his girlfriend was seen singing in the Kennedy Park last night. Gulabi aankhein jo teri dekhi kal jab kiss ho gaya. With an update, a
50% chance of rain. But the sun will shine brightly if the TA declares a holiday. So dear principals, do we get any holiday tomorrow? Well, oh, seems like we have a great news for a dear tourist. Earlier, they had to climb up to see the hills. Now, the hills are sliding down to go meet them. When an aunt was asked in an interview the secret why she doesn't gain any weight, she shyly replied and said, "Actually, I climb hills regularly and I don't eat any junk food. That's all. Nothing much. Well, maybe I could take some tips from my farewell." Bollywood news. A genius lost कौन बनेगा किसका कभी because he couldn't answer the winning question, which was बिल्लो बग्गे बिल्ले आदा की करेगी बग्गे बग्गे बिल्ले आदा की करेगी. So now we reach the end of our news telecast. If you wish to throw any exotic vegetable at me, don't feel shy. My mother would be happier to see those more than any trophy in the world. Thank you.
Dear audience, please give our performers a huge round of applause. Now we proceed towards our next event. Plastic pollution is damaging our environment rapidly. This has become a cause of global concern. Hence, the United Nations declared Beat the Plastic Pollution as the global theme for the year 2023 on this Environment Day. Do we really realize the fact that the condition will become even miserable if we still remain ignorant and blind to the cry of nature? When our ears turn deaf to those screams of pain and eyes turn blind to inhumanism, let our inner conscience take the lead. Our poor Mother Earth is not hungry for plastics nor scraps. She's only famished for clear waters and unexploited green perhaps. Moving forward, I would like to request the judges of the event to kindly get seated and the concerned teachers are humbly requested to accompany them. Mr. Prabhat Shah Gangola. Thank you, dear judges and teachers. Dear audience, may I please have your attention now as I announce the rules of the event. All the participants shall perform a skit based on the theme Beat the Plastic Pollution. I repeat, Beat the Plastic Pollution. The participants will be allowed 7 minutes including the stage setting. I repeat, the participants will be allowed 7 minutes including the stage setting. The troupe should not exceed more than 8 artists. The skit must be in English. The narrator will not be included in the troupe. After 6 minutes, there will be a warning bell. So now, I would like to request the participants of Group 1 to inspire each one of us with their didactic presentations. All the very best to all the participants.
We, the students of Group 1, have a tale to tell. A tale of plastic and our planet. But let me be crystal clear. Plastic itself is not the villain. It's the way we treat it. That's the problem. India, our beloved land, stands among the top 12 countries responsible for 52% of the world's mismanaged plastic waste. Shocking, isn't it? But here's the twist. We hold the key to change. Our mission is to reduce the plastic consumption, reuse what we can, and recycle diligently. Let's unite in the dramatic battle to beat the plastic, forging a path towards a cleaner, greener world for generations to come. Our story begins 20 years ago.
Hey, how are you? Hey. Hi, how are you? We are good. Hey, the exams are over and the Valley of Flowers is going to open soon. Let's go on a trek. Yeah, let's go. Yes, let's do it. Let's pack our bags.
News in the Valley of Flowers.
Look, we have finally reached the Valley of Flowers. Wow, this place is so beautiful. Indeed, it is so beautiful. Let's take some photos. Yeah, sure.
for the day from Dev Bhumi, Uttarakhand. Extreme accumulation of plastic waste left behind the trekkers have led to the huge loss of biodiversity. The once flourishing area is now no more. The area which bloomed like a rainbow has now become a barren land. The endangered species like the snow leopard, blue seal, etc. has changed their IUCN status from endangered to the critically endangered species, and no one knows when it would be just extinct. So thank you, that was all for today. Bye bye, and if you have something thrilling, just post it on newsreaders.com. Thank you.
Meanwhile, a group of people start discussing about the new show.
Oh my God! Did you see that? Yes, I did. We have to do something about it. We have to take responsibility for all this. Yes, if we do, things may change over time.
It's so disheartening. I had visited the Valley of Flowers a few years back. It was such a lovely place. Never had I ever visited such a beautiful place before.
We need to do something about it. Why don't we ourselves go and clean it? Someone has to take an initiative for that. And who knows, things may eventually fall into a place.
Yes, knowingly or unknowingly, we are the people responsible for the disaster in Valley of Flowers. It's our responsibility now to bring it back to its former glory. Yes, let us all do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Arrive at the Valley of Flowers.
Finally, we reached the Valley of Flowers. But look, what happened to this beautiful place? I visited the Valley of Flowers 20 years back. It was such a beautiful place.
Is this the so-called Valley of Flowers?
Yes, due to more tourism, people are becoming more nature unconscious, which led to this situation. The Valley of Flowers is now the Valley of Hell. Yes, let's start cleaning from here.
Yes, let's do it.
The man who moves the mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Likewise, these small pieces of plastic can lead to melting of glaciers, rise in the main sea level, submergence of coast, and ultimately global warming causing death of our ecology. Yes, there are other factors as well, but out of them, plastic is a major pollutant. It is we, the present generation, who will decide the future of our Mother Earth and in turn the future of the generations to come. Because no matter how small the mountain is, it cannot block the sun.
Oh my God. Look what has happened to this beautiful valley. A single piece of plastic is responsible for all of this.
Yes, we are responsible for the death of these animals. We are responsible for the death of this valley. We are responsible for the death of this biodiversity. This is the law of nature. Everything is in a form of a cycle dependent on one another. If plants don't grow, then animals die. If primary consumers die, then labor dependent on it dies. And in turn, the entire food chain will be wiped out.
It's an unending cycle of loss, which will continue till the entire biodiversity is lost.
We need to put an end to this. Let's start eating.
Yeah, let's all do it.
Please give them a huge round of applause.
Leadership is about inspiring others through your actions, guidance, and vision. With that in mind, on 17 April 2023, investiture ceremony was held in our school. We have the head girl, Akshita Bisht, the vice head girl, Viditi Shah, the games captain, Vaishnavi Verma, the vice games captain, Jasmeet Kaur Bajwa, the English editor, Anya Shukla, the Hindi editor, Harshita Chaudhary, the Yellow House captain, Prachita Rajpal, and the vice captain, Garvita Chauhan, the Blue House captain, Ashmita Shah, and the Vice Captain Vedahi Goswami. The Greenhouse Captain Sanya Shah and the Vice Captain Gurnoor Kaur Brar. The Red House Captain Vidushi Partiyal and the Vice Captain Avantika Singh. The investiture ceremony in a school is a solemn and significant event during which students are bestowed with leadership responsibilities and badges. The investiture ceremony is an opportunity to instill a sense of responsibility, discipline, and commitment in the student leaders. They are entrusted with maintaining discipline, assisting teachers, and setting a positive example for their peers. The captains were bestowed with badges, fostering an atmosphere of unity and accomplishments. Our principal, Sister Manjusha, delivered an uplifting speech on the occasion.
Students of today are the visionaries and the forerunners of tomorrow. School is trying to develop responsible human beings with leadership qualities. To commemorate this, the investiture ceremony of St.Mary's Convent College for the year 2023 is the most awaited event.
The participants of Group 2 to showcase their dynamic acting skills.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your little words. And yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and yet all you can talk about is money. Money and eternal economic growth. Well, how dare you?
Plastic was created by us, humans. But we never created a way to dispose it. Now it's immortal. And immortality always leads to destruction. Now, plastic is feeding on the beautiful earth of ours, making it hollow from the inside. And yet they're using it. Just because it's cheap. How selfish are we? We are destroying our own Mother Earth just for the sake of our convenience. We are using this evil. Why?
Plastic pollution can alter habitats and natural processes, reducing the ecosystem's adaptability to reduce the natural resources. Plastic pollution, so we depend on the quality of our land. The very soil notices everything, and we are destroying it faster than perhaps anybody else is doing anywhere else in the entire part of the universe.
Every day, the equivalent of 2,000 garbage trucks full of plastic is dumped into the world's oceans, rivers and lakes. Plastic pollution is a global problem. Plastic pollution is our problem. Every year, 19 to 23 million tons of plastic leaks into the world's oceans, rivers and seas, polluting our aquatic ecosystem. Innumerable creatures are killed. You see, the earth is home to millions and millions of other species than us. This means that we are not only destroying ourselves without even realizing it, but also the others, the ones who didn't even do anything to deserve such a fate.
We have only 4% of the water resources of the world, including what is underground, the aquifers, and via 14% of the population of the world. However,
we are destroying those aquifers and freshwater resources faster than anybody else is doing in the entire universe. The era of global warming has ended. The era of global boiling has begun. The air is unbreathable. The heat is unbearable, and the level of fossil fuel profits and climate inaction is unacceptable. Yet, what are we doing? I ask you, what are we doing? We can still limit the global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius and prevent the very worst of climate change, but only through immediate and dramatic climate action.
Well. The consequences are clear. They are tragic. Coast is tragic. Children swept by the monsoon rain, families running from the flame, workers collapsing in the scorching heat. This is what we have made of our dear planet now. This has become us. And who is to blame? And who is to blame? I ask you, who is to blame? Who is to blame? Us. So the generations that went by and the generations that now have the control over this falling planet.
So, what are we leaving to our successors? A scorched planet of advancing deserts, impoverished landscapes, and an alien environment. Because that's where our leaders are leading us to. But it is imperative for us to understand that no generation has a freehold on this planet Earth. All we have is a life tenancy with a full.
For sake of the survival of mankind, we have to fight against the demon of pollution. We came on this planet with nothing, and yet our Mother Earth has given us everything she could without asking for anything. And what are we doing? We have to free our Mother Earth from the suffocating grip of the pollution. We have to raise our voice. We have to leave a better world for our children. Because it is rightly said that we have not inherited this planet from our ancestors, but we have borrowed it from our children.
Today's leaders are failing us. Today's leaders are failing us. But we, the youth, have begun to realize and see through their betrayal. We won't let them slip away.